Good afternoon, everybody. It's Gwen back again. It's been a while since I've been here, but I've been busy and I have quite a few things to show you and catch up on. Today is February the 16th, Tuesday. We just finished up with a long weekend. So welcome back. And I've got a lot of stuff to show you. I've been really busy, so busy doing lots of stitching and not very much sewing. So I'll get started with you're probably going to hear lots of crinkling because I have everything in bags and organized here so that I don't get mixed up. I'll start you with my first project that I'm excited to show you. It's my Bernie drum. I stitched this from a free pattern. I can show you here. And it's in black and white, so it's a free pattern that I found on it was shared on a few floss tube Facebook pages, but you can find it by going to the this woman's Etsy shop called Soda Stitch Design. She's got a free pattern there of Bernie, and she's got a few different patterns that she's selling for a pretty good price with different scenes of Bernie. But I stitched him up and I decided I wanted to make a drum out of him and use it for a pin cushion. And I'll have to tell you, this is the handiest pin cushion I've had yet. So there's a lot of batting went into this. I probably stuffed about a half a bag in there because I wanted it really tight. But I also put about 2 cups of crushed walnuts shells in here, just to give it some weight too, so that when he's sitting, he doesn't topple over. So it's got a little weight to it. But it was quite a bit of batting went in there, or stuffing, or what do they call it? Stuff that you put into pillows. And I just decorated it with an old button that I found and some string with some more buttons. I didn't want to put too much on him to take away from him, but so there's Bernie. And he'll sit on my my sewing table so that I can use him as a pin cushion. And I stitched him on this linen, which I got from Stitch It Central, and it's I was hanging on to this for a little while because I wasn't sure what I wanted to stitch on it, but then when I came across Bernie, I figured that would be perfect. But this is a 28 count linen called Smoky White Vintage, and it's actually a nice linen, and I got it from Stitch It Central. So I have enough that I might do another one. I'll see. What else? I've done some more work on Come Into My Garden by Blackbird Designs. And I really like this pattern. I got to get back to it. I'm stitching it on Picture This Plus 32 count Lugana, and the color is Fog. And this was the one I think I showed you last time that I had stitched the border all the way around, just the outside trim. And then when I got to the other end, it didn't line up, so I had to take the entire thing out. And this time, I'm stitching it, being very careful to count every stitch. And I'm just doing filling the border in all the way around as I go. So I want to finish the outside border first, and then I'm going to do some work on in the center. That color is pretty true to how it looks there in the picture. This is really nice fabric, really nice linen to stitch in hand with. It feels really nice. And I'm using all the called for colors, all DMC. When I first started filling in the coral colors, I wasn't entirely impressed with them, but I'm glad I kept going with them because I think it looks nice on this fabric, and I think it looks good on the with the green. But this is going to be a fairly big pattern. So I did a little bit of work on that, and I have all the called for colors of the DMC. Didn't even take them out of the bags. I got to get myself organized here as far as with all my floss and stuff. I'm not doing very well at that. This other one that I'm working on, that I started this one February 1st. And this is the Love Abide by Lottie Da. And it's a lot larger than what it looks like. But I started it February 1st. And I picked this fabric that I got from Jude Designs from Hungary. I showed you this fabric on my last, I think I showed you this. No, maybe I didn't. I just got this fabric from her. It was, I got a 6-month subscription to her fabrics, her linen, for Christmas from my daughter. And her shop is on Etsy. She's from Hungary, and her Etsy shop is called Jude Designs. And this is her fabric of the month. This is a 32 count. This is 32 count, and it was, the name was called Champagne. And it's got a little bit of like a peachy champagne color, and it actually smells like a sweet tea, or it smells like something sweet. Her linens smell awesome. I don't know what she does with them, but they smell really, really nice. So anyway, it was a 32 count champagne from Jude Designs, linen of the month. And you get a pretty good size piece. But when I got this pattern in the mail, the Love Abide in the mail, I pulled this fabric out right away because I think it's going to be really nice on here. But I wasn't convinced 100% that it was gonna fit on this fabric, and I knew it was gonna be tight, but I wanted to use this fabric really bad, so you can see what I did. I started at the bottom and I stitched all the way across and up the tree to where it would end at the other end. Now I know it's wide enough. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be high enough, but I lucked out, and I know for sure now that it's going to be high enough. And even though I measured according to the stitch count, I'm never 100% convinced I know anything about math. So I wanted to make sure it was going to fit. So that's why I went from one side all the way up to the other side, and I know it's going to fit. But this fabric is beautiful. It's got just the amount of nice marbling in it. And I think these colors, and I can't even show you the colors, they're all DMC. And I just used the called for colors. But they're all in a bag. I have to get them onto a ring. But one of these days I'll take the time to put her on a ring. Those colors look really nice on this fabric. It's going to be really, really cool. And that's Love Abide by La-Di-Da. And I just got those, I got it off of an Etsy shop, but I'm not sure whose Etsy shop. So I did quite a bit of work on that. And what else did I do? I don't know if I showed you this or not, but I did the Blackbird designs. I stitched this a long time ago, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. This is Birds of Loose Feathers, Blackbird designs. So I decided I'm going to make a pillow out of it. And the reason I decided to make a pillow out of it is because I got this that I had ordered from Wayfair online. Still got some styrofoam on it. Isn't it gorgeous? I'd ordered this quite some time before Christmas, and it finally just came in recently, so I want to fill it with some pillows. I think they'll look nice in there. I'll put a couple of different size pillows in it, but I figured this one would be nice just for a larger size pillow. But I really like this. And I ordered a couple more wooden display things, but I'll show you those when they come in. But this was just on Wayfair. It was on sale. So I've been eyeing it up for quite some time, and I thought, well, I'll wait because sometimes they have some good sales. And it finally did come on sale. So as soon as sale price popped up, then I bought it right away. So I'm going to make some pillows to put in there, some cushions, and display them. I'm not sure where I'm going to display them yet. Maybe here in my sewing room, or maybe I'll take them out to the camper this summer. And what else did I get? I got another Teresa Kogert wool keeper on the go. This is just in black and white because I don't have a color printer. But I made this before. I think I showed it to you. I made a bag out of it for a gift for my daughter. And I decided I'm going to make another one. So I started stitching this on the weekend. I haven't been doing very much stitching because my wrist is bothering me. I think I have some carpal tunnel or something happening. So I'm trying to rest it a little bit. So I got quite a bit done though on this. And this is called the Wool Keeper. I actually found it in the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher 2019 summer issue. I bought the issue online. And then I was able to print the pattern off. So if you're looking for that, that's where you'll find it. Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher 2019 summer issue. But she makes a really nice bag. So I'm making another one. And what else? Okay, from Jude Designs, I got some more fabric or linen in. This one is, what's the name of this one? I lost the name. Anyway, sorry about that. I lost the name. It smells like sweet tea again. This is, it's kind of like a mushroom color. That's pretty true to the picture. So I got that one, and I got another one from her, from Hungary. And I actually went to her Etsy shop and I ordered some 40 count from her. This one is, I just got this one in, it's January's. It's like a robin's egg blue. It's really, really nice. Got a little bit of faint marbling in it, you can barely tell. And this one is called, this is a 32 count. It's called Iceberg. Not sure what I'm going to put on this yet, but I'm sure I'm going to use it. It's a beautiful color. I'll most likely stitch something on this and make a pillow. And it smells, I might even message her and ask her what she puts on her, what she uses to dye her linens. It must be like a, it just smells like a really sweet green tea. Or like a fruity tea or something. So that was January's color, and she always puts a free pattern. So there's a little bit of a snowflake, iceberg on the frosty ocean, it's called, pattern in it. And she gave me some blue beads. So, but I love her fabrics. I really glad I came across her from my daughter giving me this gift, because I went and had a look at her fabrics, and I ordered some pretty big 40 count pieces, and looking forward to those coming in. And I got from Stitch It Central, I'm getting some linen in, so it's nice because then I have something I can choose from. This is a 28 count Sandstone tea-dyed linen from Stitch It Central. I'm not 100% sold on this. It's quite stiff. It's actually pretty stiff. I've never stitched on anything this stiff before, so I think I'm gonna wash this a few times and hopefully it softens up. If it doesn't soften up, this is gonna be in a gifted pile because it's too stiff for what I would like to stitch on. Color is nice though. I had actually bought this because there was something I wanted to stitch A Perfect World by Scarlet House on this. I like the color, I just don't like the stiffness, so I'm gonna try and wash it, see if that softens it up. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna find something else. This is another one I got from Stitch It Central. I got a whole yard of this. It's 28 count French lace. I bought a pretty big piece of this because I wanted to stitch the Anniversaries of the Hearts patterns collection onto this. I think this would be a nice color and a nice linen to do those on. So that's what I'm going to use this for. Not sure yet when I'm going to start that, but. And then I got, excuse the crinkle here. Then I got some linen from Traditional Stitches, and this one I've been waiting for a long time. This one is Winter Brew, 36 count R&R reproductions. It's not a very big piece, but it's the biggest I could get. She was sold out of everything. And I don't know what this Winter Brew. This for sure is going to be made into a drum, but I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it yet. I'm still looking for a drum pattern. I'll probably search through Blackbird Designs and see what I can find for a drum pattern, but this is what I want to use this for. So that's gonna go away until I find a nice drum pattern to put on there. And I got this piece of linen. I've ordered a yard of this as well. It's a beautiful color. Mariner's Map, and it's a 30 count. Legacy linen. This is pretty expensive too. It was $76 a meter. So it's a meter square, 36 by 36. Actually, it's a yard square because a meter is actually 39 inches. So 36 by 36, it was $76. It was really an expensive piece. The color is amazing. And I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on it yet. But I'll be stitching something on it. Probably a few things because there's quite a bit here. Mariner's Map, it's called. And it's 30 count. It actually looks like a higher count than a 30 count linen. but I'm trusting that they know what they're doing, and it's a 30 count. Beautiful color. That's probably true to the color that's right there. Expensive, but worth every inch. Also from Traditional Stitches, I had ordered a whole pile of DMC. I had gone through quite a few patterns, and these are the colors that were called for in most of the patterns that I have. So I ordered all of these from Traditional Stitches, and they finally came in, but I believe there's like maybe 15 colors that were back ordered. So I'm still waiting for about another 15. So I have my work cut out for me. I need to get these onto tags or something. I need to do something with them besides shoving them all in bags. I haven't done any quilting at all. I still working on that butterfly quilt, but I haven't worked on it. It's just sitting there. I got a whole bunch of fabric from my daughter's sister-in-law. Gifted me. She already made blocks out of some of it, but I'm going to use it for, I can almost guess what fabric line this is from, but I can't offhand. But anyway, I'm going to use these for pillows, for little pillows. So I was pretty happy to get that from her. So that's going to go in my pillow making stash. And I printed off, I bought this pattern a long time ago. It was for a baby quilt. It's called Peekaboo, and I bought it from Amy Bradley Designs on Etsy. Again, it's printed in black and white because I don't have a color printer, and I don't think I'm going to buy one because I know I would just print everything off and I'd be out of ink in a day or two. So I'm going to start this quilt. I don't know for who yet, but I had bought it probably 3 years ago. This was designed in 2000. Amy designed this 2006. So, but I think I bought it about 2-3 years ago. I just never printed it off. So I just came across it the other day when I was playing around on my computer, and figured out I need to use up some stash out of my scrap bucket. So I think I'll do that. And that's all I have. Not all I have, that was a lot, but it's everything I've been working on. So I'll get back to making some bags. I hope this week. I hope by next Monday I'm hoping to open my Etsy shop again. I think the mail might start moving along a little bit now. So I hope to open my Etsy shop next week, and I'll make up a few bags to get back on my my Etsy shop. I closed it until I knew the mail was moving along. We're having a real hard time getting any mail here. Our mail is really backed up. It's been backed up since Christmas. I'm still waiting for probably 10 parcels that I had ordered from December and January. So that's how backed up we are. So I think it's starting to move a little bit because it seems like we're getting a little bit more mail now every day. So I'm going to open my shop next week and get back into some bag making. So other than that, I've been good. We're still locked down here, so we're starting to slowly open up, but mostly we're still locked down on code red for COVID, which is fine because I have lots to do, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm hoping to just hang tight until I can get vaccinated, and then I'll worry about going out in the real world. Till then, I'm just going to hang around in my sewing room. So I hope everybody is well, and if you're new, I hope you come back and subscribe, and we'll keep caught up on what everybody's working on. I've been catching up on some YouTube channels that I follow, and it seems like everybody is getting a lot of stuff done. So until next time, take care and keep stitching. Bye-bye.